what a difference a week makes, or a little more than a week. I had a new driveway put in and a new stoop put in, front stoop. The back still needs to be worked on, but it's been kind of a wild week, so didn't get to film. Didn't even get to plan anything to film. So anyway, here, this is the Corvette pumpkin. It's the biggest of the three. And over there in the back, you see the Racer Plus. Not getting really big, but doing okay. There's some more Corvette. And over here, this is doing a little better. That is Dynasty. So I'm trying to bring it back with pumpkin juice. And that's what I think I'm going to cover this week. I've got pumpkin juice for the pumpkins, first year using it. Mater Magic for the tomatoes and peppers. And everything else just a regular granular fertilizer. And all these sunflowers you see here came up on their own. The ones I actually planted didn't come up that well. So yeah, that's how the garden is doing this week. A fence is going in 2 or 3 weeks, so I'm kind of holding off on working on the water garden. All the goldfish are gone now. I seem to remember having a die-off last spring of minnows. About that, my camera got some weird idea and suddenly cut itself off, so yeah, it's not happy about the card all of a sudden. It's done that before. Anyway, so this will be completed after the fence goes in. The fence is going to be on our side of the tree rather than on the other side, because that tree is going to get huge, and I just don't want to deal with moving a fence around it every few years. Over here is a contorted filbert, like the one I have in front, Harry. I haven't shown you Harry in a few years. I should show you Harry. But this is Harriet. I bought Harriet at Home Depot for $25. Usually these trees are $200 to $300 for one that size, so I figure she's not real healthy right now, but I can nurse her back to health. And we do have cattails this year on one of the bunches of cattails right here. They're miniature cattails, so they're not going to get 6 feet tall or however tall those get. Yeah, it's going to be quite different around here. Here's my new driveway. And I can start using it tomorrow. I went in last Wednesday, and because of the heat, I couldn't start using it right away. Matter of fact, with this kind of driveway, you can't start using them right away anyway. It takes about 3 to 5 days. So, that, and there's some garbage cans. And, yeah, I did put the pumpkin juice on a little over a week ago, and it did make a huge difference, so pretty happy with it thus far. Someone on the pumpkin group recommended it, so we'll see how it does. There's my boxwoods. I have changed my plans for them. They are going in along the driveway. Yeah, I think that'll work real good, because there's too much shade under the tree that I was going to put them under. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, never mind, I'm just looking around. And what else have we got? This is supposedly, sorry about the mess here, it's supposedly a Empress Wu hosta, and that's going to go under the tree in front. The neighbor's tree that's shading the front lawn pretty good. Gonna get huge, hopefully, if that is really Empress Wu, because I noticed at Home Depot they had one hosta that was labeled Blue Angel and it wasn't. And there were several of them like that, so it wasn't something a customer did. And over here I got my lilac bush that I'm going to have to put in. Excuse the mess, this is still a work in progress here. Little rose bush. This is Music Box, which is shade tolerant. And those are just a couple annuals I threw on the side there because lavender won't grow there. It's a little too shady. And here we have, I think that's stained glass. This one is Big Boy, which is almost as big as Empress Wu. Not right now though. And this one I planted and I forgot what it was called. So, oh well, it's a hosta. Here's a bunch of hostas that came with the building. And this one is, I think, Fire Island. Over here is Blue Angel. I also have a Blue Angel back under the Shagbark Hickory in the back. And this is a new one. So hopefully it'll fill up this area nicely. And what else do we got? Oh, there's Harry. When I put Harry in, he was an 18-inch twig. And 6 years later, this is what he looks like. He's spreading out along the walkway, which is going to be changed. It's going to look more like the stoop, and the stoop is going to be finished in the next month or so. So there's the stoop. And yeah, the guy who did this is a landscaper, and he wanted very much to take all this stuff out, but this rose bush is Dr. Robert Korn, and Dr. Robert Korn is a totally shade-tolerant rose, and I really don't want to get rid of it. So I'm not going to let him do that. And this is an oak leaf hydrangea. I've got 3 of those. Would like some more for the ends here, or at least, well, this end is too sunny over here, so maybe I could put something else there. There's another oak leaf. These are little ones over here. The other one over there is a big one. And this one, I've forgotten the name of it. It's a very well-known rose, and it's somewhat shade tolerant, and it's doing well here. Yeah, let's see. What else can I do? Okay. Yeah, this area over here, all the grass is going to be out. There's going to be an arbor right by the building here. And all this grass is going to come out between the arbor and the gate that is going to be there from the fence. This is Quietness. There we go. Quietness, I planted when I moved in here. And there is some lavender. It's actually doing pretty well, even though it's shaded in the morning. And this is a wild rose that came up. And this is Grand Champion, which is the weed rose. And over there is, oh my God, what's the name of that one? Earth Angel. Yeah, Earth Angel is doing well this year, not so hugely attacked by Japanese beetles. I did give in to necessity, and I have started using a very heavy-duty fertilizer and also insecticide, and it also kills diseases. It's by Bayer, and it's something I never would have considered using before, but I am sick and tired of losing my roses every season to bugs and diseases and stuff like that. And so far this stuff seems to be working, and I figure as long as I'm putting it on ground that I don't use anything to eat from the ground, it's okay. So anyway, that's what we have this week. Hope to see you next week if nothing else happens. Talk to you later.